Hey, this is Jeff, aka Quiet Horn from quiethorn.com. Head on over to my website at quiethorn.com where I have a bunch of my improvised ambient trombone music with electronics and that kind of stuff uploaded. Also consider subscribing, hit the subscribe button. I have a bunch more content I'm planning to upload after not really putting anything on this channel for several years. I just have some things that now I think I'm going to make videos about and put them up pretty frequently, and who knows, maybe in a month I'll just run out of ideas and I'll stop. But for now, there's some stuff coming up. The extended technique I want to talk about for this video is it's a multiphonic technique, but the particular multiphonic singing voice we're going to use is based on Tuvan throat singing. You may or may not have heard of this style of singing called throat singing. And there's a country called Tuva, which is in the northwestern corner, borders the northwestern corner of Mongolia, where they've developed several styles of throat singing to make all sorts of cool sounds. So I'm not even going to really talk about throat singing too much, because there's lots of videos on YouTube about that of people who would tell you how to do it and tell you what it is and stuff. So check that out on YouTube or Google. It's called throat singing, Tuvan throat singing. Tuvan, and then throat singing is what you would search for. So there's one style of Tuvan throat singing that's called, and I think I'm pronouncing this right, it's called Kagira'a. Kagira'a is a style of throat singing where you sing kind of a note kind of in your lowish register, and you kind of overdrive your vocal cords in a way that drops the note by an octave, so you get a very thick sound. So I'll just demonstrate that, because that one I can do a little bit, and I've been doing this like all day to try and get ready for the video, so I'm kind of losing my my Kagira'a voice. So that's a C. Oh. Okay, so again, that's just a regular C, but again, it's overdriven, so there's like an octave below. And then what you do, and this isn't really part of the multiphonic, I just want to show you this because it's cool, but by altering the shape or the size of your oral cavity, you can cause some harmonics in that sound to resonate more than others, so you can really pick out which harmonics will be louder. Some people describe this as singing two notes at once, which, I mean, technically you're producing one note. It's just a very harmonically rich sound coming through your vocal cords, and then you're using your mouth to shape the sound in a way that isolates some of those harmonics. So anyway, so if we're doing a C, right, the notes you're going to sort of listen for that I'm going to try to pick out are right, just the first four notes of what would be a major pentatonic scale. So here we go. So there you have it. Again, I'm not going to use that the harmonic isolation thing there in the multiphonic, but I just wanted to show you that because that's what Kagira'a is, and that's why it's super cool if you want to try it. Just a little hint too, it's not just for men. You might tend to think of it as kind of a manly sound, so only men can do it, but women can totally do it. There's some videos on YouTube of female Tuvan throat singers who sing just phenomenally in that style. So yeah, it's definitely not just a thing that men can do. I've seen people online say you have to have an Adam's apple to do it or something. Not true at all. Women can totally do it. It's just in case you're wondering and you're a female trombone player. So what I'm going to do now, my voice is going, I'm going to apply that again without the whole harmonic, major pentatonic isolation thing there, just the straight ooh kind of sound. I'm going to apply that as a multiphonic. So C is about the lowest that I can go with this. I don't have a particularly baritone or bass voice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a low F right below the staff, and I'm going to try and sing that multiphonic C. It's a fifth apart. It's pretty good multiphonic. So I'll do that first without the kagira'a sound. So just a regular C, just a regular vocal tone on the C. Okay, so that's regular C, just singing a straight ba, whatever the note was, ba. Now I'm going to try it with the with the throat singing version. So that was like the perfect fifth interval. I'm going to try something now, which is, it doesn't usually sound as good. We'll see how it goes. I'm actually going to do a major 10th, which is an octave and a major third. It's one of the, I guess it's one of the more common multiphonic intervals. So I'll do a B flat and a D this time instead of what would be an A flat and a C. I'll do a B flat and a D. So if I were just doing this as a regular, low B flat, singing a D above the staff. Right, that's a particularly nice multiphonic. I'll do both of those an octave down, so I'll be playing a pedal B flat and trying to sing the D with the throat singing, I guess middle D, but really it's going to have that extra lower octave, so it's going to be like a trigger D in range, I guess. We'll see how this goes. It doesn't always work great because when you start doing the multiphonics on pedals, the embouchure gets all weird and you have to fight to keep it in tune. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's kind of rough, especially now that my voice is so worn out. Yeah, so it's something that I haven't worked on. I don't really do it much, but it's a really cool sound. I think if you did spend some time on it, you could probably get that major 10th to resonate really, really clearly. Maybe even find some other intervals that would be neat. But yeah, give it a shot. The throat singing thing is a whole, just besides using it as an extended technique, there's a whole cool thing to get into, and you can spend a lot of time learning the different styles and trying to figure out how to make these sounds with your mouth and watching videos, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, that's it. That's the throat singing multiphonics, I guess we'll call it. So yeah, thank you for watching.